From downtown Detroit, Local 4 Live starts right now.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Local 4 Live. I'm Nick Monticelli, and thank you for watching us over on Local 4 Plus. Click on Detroit.com and streaming us on YouTube. If you need to get on the move, head out the door. That's okay, no problem. Just listen to us like you would a car cast. That's what we call it, like a podcast on the Click on Detroit app. A lot of conversations happening in the next 2 hours. We're going to be keeping a watchful eye on the weather as Mother Nature turns up the heat and the humidity. Ashley is tracking all of that for us. Also, has anyone started their back-to-school shopping yet? If you have, you may notice prices are going up. We're going to talk about the budget while we navigate school shopping with the White House tariffs. And finally, usually when we see Ford Field, we're talking about the Detroit Lions. Now, we're talking about the Michigan Panthers and why their time in Michigan is coming to an end. With all this talk of back-to-school shopping, we do want to hear from you. Our question of the day, how much are you budgeting for your back-to-school shopping? Scan that QR code right there and let us know how much you are budgeting. So far, the majority of you are budgeting between $100 and $200. Let's get to your headlines on this Wednesday morning. A former McDonald's employee charged with killing her manager is heading to court today. Jennifer Harris, a mother of 6, was stabbed to death on July 10th at McDonald's in East Point. Priya Mann has a look at what we have learned and what is next for the suspect.
Today, there will be a probable cause hearing for the defendant, a 26-year-old woman who's accused of killing a beloved mother of 6. This probable cause hearing is an important part of the legal process. It will determine if there's enough evidence to move forward with a preliminary exam. Let me show you the defendant. 26-year-old Afeni Muhammad is charged with first-degree murder. She's accused of stabbing her McDonald's manager in the face up to 15 times. On July 10th, prosecutors say Muhammad was sent home from work early and returned to that McDonald's location with a knife. Police say during the stabbing, a customer in the drive-thru saw what was happening and fired a shot to try and stop the attack. At gunpoint, that customer kept Muhammad from leaving until police got there and arrested her. The victim, Jennifer Harris, was a mom of 6 and a longtime beloved manager at that East Point McDonald's.
She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for. My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
And Muhammad was given a $25 million bond. She will appear here at 38th District Court at 1 p.m. for that probable cause hearing. I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Priya, thank you. In just a few hours, the man responsible for killing 4 Idaho college students will learn his fate. Brian Coberger had originally pleaded not guilty to killing the roommates at an off-campus house in November of 2022. He took a plea deal earlier this month to avoid the death penalty. In just a couple of hours, he will have a chance to talk before a judge sentences him to life in prison without the chance of parole. We will also hear from the families who lost their loved ones in that tragic killing. We still do not know the motive for those murders. Let's take a live look over the U.S. Capitol this morning. That's where the chorus of political voices grow louder over the Epstein files. The House is now in recess after House Speaker Mike Johnson started the 5-week summer recess early. This was all in an effort to block a push to force a vote for the release of those Epstein files. Johnson called for patience, which is frustrating lawmakers on both sides.
The president has said clearly, and he has now ordered his DOJ to do what it is we've all needed DOJ to do for years now, and that is to get everything released. So they're in the process of that.
Just vote this out, give it to the Senate, and let them do their thing.
This is a cover-up of epic proportions where you've got the majority party literally having us leave Congress early and not having the Rules Committee meet because they don't want to deal with releasing the Epstein files.
Now, meantime, the Department of Justice says it plans to speak with Epstein's convicted associate, Ghislaine Maxwell. In the heat we're experiencing over the next 2 days, DTE is working ahead of time, in overtime, trying to make sure the power stays on. The company is working to strengthen the grid and gave us some tips on how you can prepare to be outside in this weather.
We work in all weather conditions, from -20 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Through working in these conditions, we have a couple tips for the high heat. First, hydrate before you go out. By the time you're thirsty, it's too late. 2, take breaks. We won't work more than 50 to 60 minutes before taking a break due to the high heat. And 3, know where a cool place is, whether it's inside your truck, inside your house, or inside an establishment, or just simply some shade.
Well, DTE also gave us some tips on how you can save on your bill in this heat. We'll have those answers coming up in our next hour.